How long have you been here? How have you felt in practice?
Well, I arrived here on Saturday. Good, days better, days worse, as always. But in general terms, improving. No, I mean, I feel good. I feel happy the way that things are improving, and I am excited. Rome is one of the most important events in tournaments in my tennis career. No, 10 times winning here and a couple of unforgettable matches. Yeah, I want to try to do it one more time at good level here.
Fans have enjoyed your rivalry with Rafa Nadal here so much down the years. You've won between you 16 of the last 19, as you well know. How much time have you spent thinking about meetings with him prior to coming to Rome down the years?
Well, I saw that we're in opposite sides of the draw, so if we do get to meet here, it would be finals, which would be, I think, spectacular for both of us in the tournament. But it's still a very long way. But we haven't been part of the same draw for quite a while, I think. So that's also something we're not used to, because for so many years we've been, main rivals and always pushing each other to the limit and playing so many matches and so many different surfaces and. So let's see if we'll get a chance to have one last dance anywhere. It would be nice, I think, for us and also for the tennis world in general.
So are you expecting progress? Because there was progress from Barcelona to Madrid. Are you expecting progress again this week?
I always expect good things. I am a positive guy, but then in real life is not every week better and better. Sometimes it's a little bit worse, then are better again. So just being ready for accept the challenges that how the things are coming. I mean, my moment is more unpredictable than a few years ago. So I accept that and just try to live with that, doubts and with that moments that I am living now and facing. But at the same time with hope that I still can be competitive and can play good tennis.
How proud are you, I guess, of the year you've strung together so far?
So far, so good. It was tough to see, that. I think not one-hander in the top 10. Now we got two, so here we go, back at it. It's been great. Honestly, I think from 1 year ago, things are very different for me on so many different aspects, of my life, and now I feel like I'm in a place where I can try to get better, and I feel like I have the opportunity to do so. I've been able to play very good throughout all the weeks. I had a tough week in Madrid. I was definitely not feeling at my best there. Struggled a little bit with my body, a little bit tired. So all I know, but I had some time to kind of reassess everything and get back at it. So here we are now, and Rome begins.
Just finally on the title defence, because it's a real quirk of that you've never defended a title, and all 20 of your titles are at different tournaments. How do you approach a title defence this week?
I always approach title defense easy, because for me it's a new tournament, new year, new rankings every year. So I don't care in a way that I won last year. It's a good boost for the confidence knowing that I can do it. But it's a new year, new players, new draw, everything is new. And at the same time, so far this approach didn't work. So next time, maybe next time I have some opportunity like this, I'm going to be super stressed. I'm going to be here. I'm going to say, oh my God, I'm so stressed that I cannot win a title. Two cities, two times in the same city. Super stressed. I'm not sure I can play good. I will lose first round, and maybe it's going to help me. I don't know.
Well, good luck anyway.
Thanks.
Almost halfway through the season already. What kind of mark out of 10 do you give yourself so far? How do you reflect on the year so far as a whole?
I feel like the first 3 months of the season were very good. Didn't lose early in any of the big events. Made it to the final weekend of most of them. So it was a good start. Obviously, the last 3 tournaments weren't great, but all in all, of course, I'm happy where I am. I'm still 4 in the race, and of course, I still want to get up there.
You said after the Madrid tournament that you were going straight to the hospital to get
Yeah.
checked out. What did the doctors find, and how are you feeling now?
I feel now perfect. I spent 2.5 days in hospital. Wait, let me tell you exactly the name what I had. I had ton, tonsillar abscess.
Wow, that sounds nasty. How did that feel, and how did it affect you?
I mean, it was crazy because one day I wake up with my throat double bigger than it should be. So the hole where you breathe is super small. The throat is super in pain. It's tough to swallow because it's painful. It's tough to swallow because the hole is small. You cannot eat because it's painful. You cannot eat because you cannot swallow big pieces because the hole is small. It's tough to breathe because you have less space. And then it starts to be all this, not poison, how you call this, bad, when you have infection. Yeah, infection, but like a bad color.
Yeah.
So all my throat was in a ugly color, and the smell from my mouth, you cannot imagine how horrible it was. I could not take it. And in the end, after the final, I started to feel worse. I mean, during all the tournament, I was feeling only worse and worse. And then as soon as I finished the final, early morning we went to hospital. When they did a couple of checks, they check my body, and then when the doctor from the throw, he did one test or something, he said, okay, it's emergency, he needs immediately to stay in hospital because it can get completely worse. So and since I stay in hospital, after half day I felt already half better. Next day was already feeling so good, and now I'm feeling so good. But 9 days I was struggling a lot.
How special, though, does it feel to be back here playing this event after, what, 3 years?
Yeah, it's so special, you know. I think I tried to be a professional tennis player because I was coming here as a kid. I actually could see myself here running around, watching all the matches possible, even without tickets, you know, try to sneak in the stadiums because there was it's a special vibe for us, especially obviously guys from Rome, guys that are like tennis players or, you know, kids that play tennis. It's a special place for me and for my whole family, for everybody. I think I know half of the people that are here, you know, so it's really special. I miss this place and really happy to be here.
What do you remember of beating Novak and how well you felt you were playing at the time?
Yeah, I felt very good. You know, that was a special match. I practiced on center court yesterday, and when I entered the court, that was kind of the first memory that came up to my mind. So it was a beautiful match. You know, obviously, you know, we had the rain delay in the middle of the match, and you know, we came back on the court. He won the set, and then I kind of came back and took the match. So, you know, definitely great things to look back at. Amazing food here as well. So, I mean, beautiful surroundings. So I feel like there's not much to complain about.
Can I ask you to reflect about the matches you've had with Novak Djokovic here in particular? Because you've had 9 of the 59 tour level matches here. It's a big percentage.
Yeah.
I mean, tell us a bit about how you feel about looking back at those.
It was great. No, I mean, with Novak we played plenty of matches all around the world. No, but here have been a place that we played a lot of beautiful matches. I am sad that we were not able to play one of these matches at best of 5. That's how I started playing here in 2005, 2006, and these matches are more memorable, no, when you play best of 5. No, but we had an amazing battles. I beat him, he beat me. Always with positive atmospheres. So I think is a place that is a part of our is an important part in our rivalry.
Are you expecting this to be your last Masters 1000 event? And if so, how does that feel?
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to think about that now. I just want to think about play tomorrow, just be ready for the match, be ready for the tournament. And if it's my last Master 1000, so, you know, gonna be like this, you know. But I don't know, I am enjoying my days on the tour again, and of course my body what happened in my body the last 2 years says that I can't keep going for a super long time, no? But I mean, I don't want to create a drama in terms of emotions every week that I am playing. Just keep going. I am a normal, natural guy. Of course, I'm an emotional person, but at the same time, I take the things how it come, no? And I feel fortunate and lucky enough with all the things that I have been able to live in my tennis career and in my life in general. So if it's my last Master 1000, accept it, and hopefully not.
Wish you a brilliant week.
Thank you.
It's 10 years, you're still pretty young, but it's 10 years since you played Rafa here in the semi-final. Talk to me a little bit about what it was like. If this is to be his last Masters, it's pretty historic. What was it like playing him at the peak of his powers here?
I would say probably one of the most, out of the, I'd say top 3-4 guys, probably I think he's the top of my list at his peak. Especially on clay, I think it was just very difficult, and especially for one-hander, that was even more difficult. I think because it was always like I always felt like I was a step behind physically against him, but on the same time, especially on clay court, I felt like I was 2-3 steps behind in the game as well. So that was never into my favor, and I mean, you know, Rafa is Rafa. It's just very. How can you explain? How can you describe, I would say, this guy in words right now? I don't think you can, and for sure he's gonna be missed overall, and let's see how he does, but I always wish him the best.
And then the final, which obviously you lost, you didn't quite make it, but so young in your career still, what do you take from losing a Masters final? How much do you learn from that?
Yeah, it hurts a lot, but obviously you learn how to deal with the emotions, and you know what you did wrong, and I know what I did wrong in that match compared to when I played in the final in Paris, for example. It was two different mindsets, to be honest, and two different outcomes as well. So, you know, obviously you get what you deserve in life. I feel that's what I stand for in a little bit, in a way. So definitely I know next time I'm in that final how to, you know, kind of go by my emotions and go by my mindset.